Alright, what's up, my friends? We're here for another...
John Draft.
A little more enthusiasm.
John Draft.
That's right, a John Draft. So,
John Draft.
that's right. So, a John Draft is when John drafts all my cards in a cube draft. And that's what we're going to do. So right now we're on the uncommon cube. So this cube's different, bud. This is a cube that only has uncommons in it. No commons, no rares, no mythic rares, just uncommons. So some of the cards from your deck and my deck are in here. Alright? So we're doing an uncommon cube. John's going to select my cards. John's going to pick every card in the draft. No guidance. All I'm going to say is you probably want to be 2 colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to have a good solid deck of maybe 2 colors. You can pick whatever colors you want. You can look at the cards and pick the ones you like. You don't gotta pick your colors now. But that's all the coaching I'm going to do. Otherwise, once the draft starts, he's just going to pick cards and go nuts. I'm going to sit here and talk to you guys while we do that. So, you ready? What happened last John draft? How many matches did I win?
2-0.
I don't remember. I think it was like 1 or 2. But so use your Jim D WoW emotes in chat. That of course is John's emote. And we need one more player here. One more player for the John draft. And Mary Moon, thanks for the hook. All right, here you go, bud. Look at the cards. What do you think? Lean forward, try and read them. Do what you can and pick whatever card you want. Excuse me.
Swamp guy.
The Swamp Guy? Alright, that's what you want. Weaponcraft Enthusiast. This has an ability called Fabricate. So when it comes into play, you see the number 2. You can either put 2 counters on it, make it a 2/3, or get 2 1/1 artifact tokens. That's what you want?
Yeah.
Alright. First pick in the books. John Draft has begun. Okay. Too much yelling. John's also
baby.
Stand up. John's also sporting his retro Team MGG jersey. Pretty sweet, right? Turn around, bud. Show him the back. Yep. Pretty cool. All right, sit forward. That's pick number 1. So where was I this weekend?
Minneapolis.
That's right. Very good. All right, next pack's up. Take a look. Look at all the cards and pick whatever one you want. Make sure you take your time. You got a minute now. All the early picks, you have a lot of time, so you can look at them. There's actually one card in this pack that's in my deck. In the decks that we play. What card?
Which one?
Look for it. It's kind of a new one. We haven't cast it too much. It was a recent addition, but it's Valor Stance, remember?
No.
Okay, well, I might have not even drawn it yet, but take a look. Look through the cards. You know, Blossoming Defense. That's a pretty good card. What's this card do?
Target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains hexproof until end of turn.
What's hexproof?
It can't be countered by any spells.
Well, it can't be targeted by any spells, right? You can still counter it, but you can't target it. All right, set up. So what card do you have with hexproof that I always counter with remove soul?
Ancient Brontodon.
No, not an Ancient Brontodon.
Thrashing Monster Sword.
Nope, Crocodile. I actually can't remember what it's called either.
Scaling Behemoth.
That's the one. No, Scaled Behemoth. That's the one. All right, next pack. Take a look. Pick any card you want. Pick a card, any card. So right now we have a green card and a black card. Which one? Reclamation Sage? What's this card do?
When commission shows into the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Kind of like Indring Stomphowler, right? Pretty good card. All
Like
right.
the rest.
All right. Next pack. Take a look. You know one of the cards in this pack. Which one? We gotta say it, but they can't see you pointing at the screen.
Lightning Strike.
That's right. So what are you thinking here? Now remember, you have the black card and 2 green cards. You don't have to be green black right now. You can change around a little bit. You know, so if you know some cards are there,
Barter
not there.
and Blood.
Not Barter and Blood. Okay. Barter and Blood's a pretty cool card. What's it do?
Each player sacrifices 2 creatures.
Cool. In. All right. Next pack. Take a look. If you want me to zoom in on any cards, let me know. Zoom in on this one. Grunn the Lonely King. It has an ability called Kicker. It means you can pay extra 3 mana and you get an extra bonus. So if you pay the extra mana, it comes in with 5 +1/+1 counters. So it's a 10/10. Whenever it attacks alone, you have to double its power and toughness. Any other cards you want to see?
No, I just want to pick that card.
Alright, want to Grunn the Lonely King?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Grunn the Lonely King is in the deck. What's next? John Draft. A pretty cool one here. I'm kind of liking. Looks a little weird. I'm not going to be pushing anybody in any directions or anything, but...
Tell me where it is.
Like, I can't tell you. Look at the cards.
Is it this one? Is this one? Is this one?
No, it's not that one, that one, or that one. I'm not going to tell you. Just look at the cards. Right, probably looking at the green and black cards, right? Because those are the cards in our colors so far.
Hulk.
The Hulk. This is the card you want? Okay. I really wanted that Catacomb Sifter. Alright, let's go. Keep going. So we got 3 red, green, black cards. We got Dreg Mangler. Green, black, haste creature. We have Phyrexian Gargantua, which is a 6 mana 4/4. It draws 2 cards, loses 2 life. And we have Raised by Wolves. It's a creature enchantment. When it comes into play, you get 2 wolves, and the creature gets bigger for all the wolves you have. What are you thinking? Five seconds. Gotta pick one.
This one.
Wolves? Raised by Wolves. We're in. Alright, next one.
That one.
Which one?
The Abundant Maw.
Abundant Maw? This is pretty cool. This is a pretty weird card. This has an ability called Emerge. So you can sacrifice a creature, and whatever that creature costs, this creature costs less. So if you sacrifice the Djinn, it costs 4 mana less. So it only costs 3 for a 6/4. So is this the card you want?
No, yeah, but you're not right. It's actually 4.
Well, no, because it's the Emerge cost. It's a different cost. So you're right. If it made the 8 cost less, you'd be right. But it's this cost minus the difference. All right, so now we're back to our original pack. So this is the first pack we opened. So you've already seen these cards. Wolfir Avenger, pretty cool card. What's Flash mean?
That means it's a creature instant.
Mm-hmm. All right, what about this pack? There aren't really any green or black cards in this pack. So remember, we don't have to be green or black. You can change colors. Which one?
Red and white mixed.
Okay. You have to change both colors. Usually, you pick a color that's kind of floating around. So if there aren't many black cards, we try a different color, you know? All right. What about these cards?
The colorist.
This one? It's a pretty good card. It's just an artifact that makes 3 mana.
Cool.
All right. So, no black cards, no green cards. What do you think? Theft of Dreams. Blue card. Okay. And now what?
That one, because that one's the only...
The Gatekeeper of Malakir?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. Become Immense. This card's pretty cool. +6/+6 until end of turn. But oh, you can do it up, and that's it. Last card. Okay. All right. So let's look at our colors right now. So we got a lot of green cards, basically 4 black cards, a blue card, and then a red or white card. Okay. So pack 2. Here we are. Take a look at the cards. There's a few cool ones in here for our decks. Take a look at them. You have a minute here to read these cards. You got time.
Blood Bond.
Blood Bond. What's that card do?
Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on this blood vampire.
Do you have any cards in our deck to gain life?
Yeah.
Nope. Only have this one. It's the only one.
We know this card, Thrashing Brontodon.
That card in your deck?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think?
It used to have Ancient.
Sure.
I'm going with
Thrashing Brontodon? Okay. Thanks, mister. I did well this weekend at the tournament. What place did I come in?
5th.
Yep. What's better, 5th or 1st?
1st.
Yeah. All right. Now what? What card in this pack is banned in Standard?
I don't know. Feldar Guardian.
That's right. So what do you think?
Feldar Guardian?
You pick whatever card you want. Right now we have a lot of green cards and a few black cards. Rakshasa Gravecaller. This card's actually really good. This card has an ability when it comes into play, you sacrifice a creature, and you get 2/2/2 zombies. This card's pretty good. Good choice. I like that one. So we have a lot of like creature sacrificing stuff going on, which is pretty cool. So.
Oh, Haunted Crossroads. Put target creature card from your graveyard on the top of your library.
That's the one you want?
Yeah.
You have 40 seconds. You can look at the rest of them too. Take your time. No rush. I mean, Roscoe, it didn't feel great. I mean, let me tell you. What's this card do?
And Sengir Autocrat enters the battlefield. Create 3/0/1 black surf creature tokens when Sengir Auto leaves the battlefield. Exile all surf
That's pretty cool.
tokens.
Okay. Want to read anything else?
No, I'll just go with
The Autocrat? That's a pretty good pick. I like that pick. Because we have a lot of token stuff, right? So that card works for all our token stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay, what else we got here? Got some good choices here. Some good ones.
The Husk.
What's this card do?
Oh. Sacrifice a creature. Nantuko Husk gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
So we're taking this card?
Yeah.
Do you think this card works well with our other cards?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a +2/+2.
Right. Well, do we have lots of creatures to sacrifice?
No. Yeah. Yes, we do.
Right, because we just picked this cool Autocrat card. This is +8/+8, right? It's 4 creatures in one card. That's a very good pick, John. Excellent. All right, this is cool. So now it looks like we got like a creature tokeny sacrificey deck going. Up. What card do I see? What card's in your deck? What's the best card in your deck?
Blood Red Elf!
Yes.
Da, da, da.
But we're not playing red, it looks like, so let's look at the other cards. What do you think? There's some pretty interesting ones in this pack.
Whoa. This one.
This one? Unravel the Ether?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks, Jagged Up. Alright. Got some. Ooh. What's the other best card in your deck?
Savage Twister,
Yeah, we should have been. Maybe we'll do one more of these and we'll just force red green so you can play all the cards in your deck. John has a red green deck. But.
Wait a minute. It's a different art.
Yep.
But a cooler art.
You like that art better?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like your Savage Twister. What do you think here? We got 20 seconds to pick a card.
Yeah!
Get a new sub. Ninja. What's your name? Where are you from? How long you play Magic?
Doomfall.
Doomfall? Okay. So Ninja, what's your name? Where are you from? How long you play Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important. What's your name? Where are you from? Puppy name, please. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate it very much. All right, we got 2 choices here.
Haste and Undying.
What's Undying do, you know?
It will never die.
Kinda. It's a little different.
And this creature dies if it had no +1/+1 counters on it. Returns it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter on it.
So basically, if this creature would die, instead of dying, it comes back as a bigger creature, a 3/2. Is that good? You think that card works well with our other cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right? Good pick. John's doing pretty good here. All right, what else we got here?
Experiment 1.
Experiment 1. All right, works for me. Ooh, so we got some of these cards. We got 3 good choices here. Take a look at all of them. You got time to read them all. Take a look at them. So we know this one already. Whenever you gain life.
Bloodbound Vampire. We already got that one.
So this one is a 5/4 haste. When it comes into play, you have to shrink one of your creatures. And this one is a 3/1 that says each player has to sacrifice a creature. What do you think?
Crocodile is a crossing.
Crocodile.
Actually, no. I'll just this one.
Hey, good choice. I think this card's really, really good. Actually, but we've got some little stinky creatures, right? So we can sacrifice our little creature.
Well, we were so close to getting random.
That's okay. We got it. All right. So now we got 2 cards in this pack. What do you think?
Elephant Guide.
Elephant Guide, sweet.
Or
Nuzumi. This is a weird card. So this card, it removes a card from the graveyard for 2 mana. Then if there's no cards left in the graveyard, it flips. And for 5 mana, you can bring a creature back. It's kind of a weird card.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I'll do Elephant Guide.
That's a good pick. I like that pick. All right. Now we have Devotee of Strength. It's a 3/2. 5 mana to give +2/+2 to a creature. Or we have Squirrel Nest, which is a creature, a land enchantment that lets your land make a 1/1 squirrel token every single turn. What do you think? Good.
Squirrel Nest.
So you think this card goes good with our other cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. John's actually drafting a really sweet deck here. All right. We got 2 more cards here.
Snap and Sailback.
Dinosaur. Flash. 4/4. Sure. All right. Bloodbraid Elf. Up. Dab. 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 Pick a card. 9 seconds.
Swamp. 1 Swamp Guy.
Yep. Buy Bloodbraid Elf. Take the black card. And okay, card we're not gonna play. I would say that was pretty good. Chat, what do you think here? This is the most cohesive John draft yet. Yeah, you're doing great, bud.
Yeah.
All right, take a look. So we got let's just now at this point we're definitely green black, right? We can't change colors at this point, right? So we can only look at the green black cards.
Or colorless.
Or colorless cards, right? So take a look.
Like this one.
So we got all these cards up here. Take a look at them. So we have this creature. This is a weird one. This is hard to explain. I forget it. We got this creature. Whenever it dies, you flip cards from the top of your deck until you get a creature, and then that creature goes into play for free. This card is a flippy card. You pay 3 mana, and you can look at the top 3 cards and put a creature in your hand. And then if you don't play any spells, it flips to a card that makes your creatures cheaper. This card curses a player, so whenever you attack them, it makes a creature token. And that's
I'll do Gamekeeper.
Gamekeeper. That's a good pick. I like that pick. New sub. Is that Javier?
Javier.
I think it's Javier. Javier, what's your name? Where you from? How long have you been playing? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? And your puppy name, please. Circle of Elders is a 2/4 for 4 with Vigilance, and has an ability where it can add 3 mana, but only if the total power of your creatures is 8 or more.
I'll win.
What?
I'll go with it.
Go with that one? Alright. Okay. Now what?
Consecrated by Blood.
Consecrated by Blood. So it's a 4 mana creature enchantment. As the creature gets +2/+2 and has flying, and then if you sacrifice 2 other creatures, you get to regenerate it so it won't die that turn.
I'm gonna do it.
That one? Okay. Card makes sense. There are other sacrifice cards. Alright, Javier's from Spain. All the way from Spain, bud. Where's Spain?
Like, other side of the world.
Yep. Thanks, Javier. Appreciate it very much.
We're here. You're...
There's a map of the wall he's pointing at. Alright, let's take a look though. What do we got here? So we got 3 cards that are green or black, right? We got Thallid Soothsayer. 2 mana, sacrifice a creature, draw a card. We got
Phantom.
Untamed Kavu. 2/2 for 2. Or you can play Kicker and give it a 5/5 for 5 with Vigilance and Trample. Or Lingering Phantasm. Whenever you cast a Historic spell, it's an artifact or a legend, you can pay a mana and bring it back to your hand from the graveyard. What do you think? This one? Okay. Ooh. Okay. So we got some green cards here. We got a 2/2 with Death Touch. What's that mean?
I forgot what Death Touch
It means whenever it deals damage to anything, it dies no matter what. And then we have Kitchen Finks, which is sort of like the Undying creature, but instead of getting bigger, he gets smaller. But you gain life when he comes into play. Is that one. There's Stab Wound, which is a creature enchantment that shrinks your opponent's creature to -2/-2. And then if it's still in play, every turn they take 2 damage. And then we got another weird wolf here. It's not very good. So, what do you think? Heir of the Wild? Yes. Heir of the Wild's in. Okay. Now what? We're almost there. We got only Wanted Scoundrels. What's card do?
When Wanted Scoundrels dies, target opponent creates 2 colorless treasure artifact tokens with sacrifice. Tap it to sacrifice this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color.
So, this is a card you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix would have been good. That's okay, though. Alright, we got a few cards left here. We got Breeding Pit. So, it's 4 mana enchantment. Every upkeep, you have to keep playing 2 black or it goes away. And then at the end of your turn, it makes a 0/1 token. Then we got Servant of the Conduit, which is like a mana creature. Can add mana, like Elvish Mystic. And Thrall Parasite, which is a really weird card. It's hard to explain.
I'll do that one.
The hard to explain one?
Yeah.
Alright. Kid likes complication. Okay.
I call this guy
Demonic Taskmaster.
I call T-Man.
Alright, we got like 6-7 cards left. You folks just tuning in, we're doing a John draft right now. John's got his retro MGG jersey on. He's ready to rock. I'd say our deck looks pretty sweet, honestly. We got a lot of cool sacrifice things going on, lots of tokens. John first picked a Weaponcraft Enthusiast and is not strayed from the path. Alright, so what we got here?
Curse of Shallow Graves. Curse of Shallow Graves.
So this is a card that you curse a player, and then whenever you attack them, you get a 2/2 zombie.
Oh, yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. That card's pretty good for our deck. Alright. So we got 2 choices here, right? We have the land, which comes into play tapped, and it makes green, or it can make any color for a counter. Or this card, which says, whenever this or another creature dies, you get a creature token that makes mana. What do you think? 5 seconds. Pawn, cool. I think that card's very good in our deck. Uh-oh.
Random. Random. Double red.
Slip Firewalker? Sure. Done. Uh-oh. That's okay. We have plenty of cards for our decks.
Random.
Done.
Colorless.
Done.
Hey, that's a colorless.
Yeah, I'll probably gonna play that card though. And just whatever, some random card. Sure. Hey, I might actually play this card. I think. Cool. So, how do you think we did? I think we did, bud. I think it's like chat. What do you think? Show us through emotes your opinions on this deck. This is John's what, like 3rd John draft, 4th John draft?
3rd.
3rd? I think we're getting better every time here. This one actually looks really good to me.
Yeah, the 48-hour house-a-thon.
That's right, we did that one.
There's a second one in this one.
Yep, so John's 3rd John draft. And here we are. Let's see your emotes in chat. I'm going to build this deck. And
what?
We'll see how well we can do. I think we can get like a 3-0 out of this. I'm undefeated so far in this cube.
Bye, everybody.
Well, John, hold on. I want you to know. This is my 3rd time playing with this cube. Guess how many games I've lost?
How much?
Or matches.
Much. 0.
I have 6 wins and 0 losses. High five. So, let's see what we can do. John, thank you very much. Let's go here. It's time for the John Draft deck build, and You can see how many matches we can win here at this deck. John did a pretty good job, honestly. I wasn't really guiding him at all. Maybe a little poke here or there to keep him on track as far as colors and stuff goes. But hey, you got some cheers too. Thanks, appreciate the cheers. Got a giveaway too later. Giveaway, don't forget. So let's build this deck here. All right. So we have a pretty cool like token theme going here. This card's not good. Defense is good. That's fine. Scarhide's not great. So can't play Scoundrels. It's a little off the theme. Don't think you're playing Gatekeeper. Probably a little heavier on green. Heir's good. Not playing that. Geist is great. Curse is great. Whew. Did he read the cards? Look at the pictures. He read what he could. He can't read all the cards that fast, but he read the cards in our colors and picked them. He did most of the work. We're not going to start Doomfall. Executioner seems great. Husk seems great. Weaponcraft Enthusiast is great. Carrion Wall's got to go. That card seems terrible. Pawn of Ulamog seems great too. Elven Guide's cool. Reclamation Sage probably fine. Squirrel Nest is great. Token Maker. Brontodon, Avenger. We're a little heavy on 3, but Breeding Pit seems great. Autocrat seems great. Barter and Blood seems great. Consecrated by Blood. Erhnam Djinn. The art was too good. He just saw the Hulk and just couldn't help himself. I don't think that this card's almost ever playable, but that's got to go. This card's also not great. We're not really a Dynamo deck. Bring your kid to work, Stip. I like that. Raised by Wolf seems great. More token makers. The Sailback's not. It's like a fine card, but it's not really what we're trying to do. Gravecaller seems great. Become Immense is not a thing. Phantasm's not a thing. Lonely King is just like a fine card. I'm cool with this. I face no KCI now. And then Abundant Maw. This card's like okay. It's pretty cool with like Gatekeeper and some stuff, so I'm okay with that. Sorry, folks. My allergies are still on. So 1 second here. We're back. How's it going, everyone? So yeah, I think we're gonna play with Signet. I think we're not gonna play Taskmaster. I think that it's just not the game plan we're playing. Obviously, Catacomb Sifter, Kitchen Finks would be really, really nice in the deck. But hey, you know, we're working with what we got here. So we have a Signet. I think we want 17 lands in this deck. I'm usually a 16 land player, but so we gotta cut something. It's probably just a Scarhide. This card's pretty bad. All right, so I'm pretty happy with this deck. This deck's pretty sweet. So sort by color, add some lands. 10-7. I think I'm happy with 10-7. We have a lot of double greens. Pretty cool with that. Bam. There's the deck. What do you guys think? John Draft. This is a pretty good one. I would not be surprised if we do well with this. John Draft. Here it is. Let's save the deck. John Draft 3 uncommon cube. Save that. Fire it up. What do you guys think about the John Draft? Poll time. John. How many matches will John Draft deck win? Poll 60. Cast your votes. 0, 1, 2, or 3. How many matches will this deck win? Here it is right here. Take a little peek at it while I load up on Stream Decker for you. How many matches will this deck win? John Draft time. If you're hyped for John Draft, cast your vote. Even if you're a lurker, even if you're like thinking about like, I don't want to open up my phone and pull up the little thing, just do it. Open up chat. I know chat's terrible. Open up chat, cast your vote. Don't be shy. And We haven't lost a match in this format yet. We are a straight 6-0. We have 2 trophies and 2 drafts. So I would like to keep that going. Stream Decker, hello. I'd like to upload DECKLIST, please.
Sugar and water.
Alright, looks like Stream Decker is no longer working. Alright, well, if Stream Decker decides to work, I will upload it. Oh, nope, we're back now. Maybe upload new. Cast your votes in chat. 0, 1, 2, 3 wins. Ooh, wow. Hopes are high. 17 people think we're going to 3-0. 14 people think we're going to 2-0 or 2-1. Only a combined 4 people think we're going to have a 0 or 1 wins. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure for John Draft. Let's see if we can do it. I'm feeling pretty good. I like it. I like what's happening here. Well, me and John are suffering from allergies, so apologize for the little all the time. Alright, that's our deck. We are up. We are ready to go. Looking for trophy number 3. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. My 7-year-old just drafted my deck, and we're ready to roll. We came in 5th place in SCG Minneapolis yesterday. Thanks for all the love on that. Appreciate that. Jessica is great. This hand's pretty green, but I like it. Gamekeeper is a very fun card. Again, inverted Bloodbraid Elf. Okay. I'm really, really happy John picked the Gamekeeper. Gamekeeper seems great in our deck. Signet. Alright, so we're going to Signet here. We're not really like Heir of the Wilds, like rushing, so. What deck would I play in Mod if it wasn't a control deck? Green, Black, Tron. So yeah, I would say that someone asked about the tournament. I think SCG Harrow? I think this SCG Open was perhaps the most even-keeled Modern Open I've ever played. I felt like, for the most part, all my opponents were just playing real decks, but against humans 3 times, Affinity, Burn, etc., etc. Not a lot of wild pairings or matchups. It was a pretty straightforward tournament, honestly. All right, so we missed the land drop here. We have no black. We're probably in trouble, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, John's my stepson. Selesnya Guildmage is very, very good. A card we passed on and probably could have taken, but Bloodbraid Elf too. John's Bloodbraid Elf is turning against him. That's rough. John loves Bloodbraid Elf. He has 1 copy in his deck. I think I like just Elephant guiding the Heir of the Wilds next turn if you don't draw a land, so I'm just going to take 2. What's up, Ball Regent? Squirrel Nest. Yeah, we need some mana here. This game's getting awkward real fast. And do we attack? No, we're trading 5 for 5, and our hand's really good. We're just going to sit back on this. If they're red and green, they should have a lot of trouble killing this. So, should buy us a lot of time. Obviously, Guildmage is really good with a lot of time, but our hand's really good too, so we'll see what we can do. Unfortunately, our Barter and Blood and Executioner are basically worthless now. But, god damn, we just can't draw land. Like, I guess we Squirrel Nest. No, I used to play the Experiment one, actually. If we Squirrel Nest, we can just never use it, because it basically Stone Rains us. I'll just play Experiment one and go the long game route here. They're 1 mana away from double activating Guildmage, which is usually where the game ends, and we only have 3 lands in play. 2 lands in play, actually. No karma for John Draft here. Come on. Let's go. Are we playing 16 or 17 lands? We're playing 17. I'm usually a 16 land person in cubes, but I am very excited for the Stanley Cup Finals tonight. Nicole and I will be watching that. Slight edge to Vegas. I've been watching them all playoffs, but I'm honestly happy with either team that wins. So that's actually not that bad. Rex Sage kills the Signet. I guess they have the Vivid Grove anyway. It doesn't really matter. So they can't double up. But I don't mind an attack here either, I don't think. It's a 6/6. Not willing to sacrifice a token. Interesting. So I was saying with this Squirrel Nest here, it's not particularly good when we need to tap our lands, but it is turn 7 if you've only drawn 2 lands, so that's unfortunately a thing. I'm a huge hockey fan. I watch football. Probably the two sports I watch the most are hockey and football. I used to be a big baseball fan. Once Jeter retired and Mariano retired, I got a little off it, but been a little more interested lately. But until hockey season ends, I just don't care at all. So, yes, Merfolk Master, don't act so surprised. All right. Yeah, I mean, Flurry's been very good. Ovi's been good too. Ovi's really, really good. So, thanks, Big Swan. Watch soccer? No. Smoldering Werewolf is really good. That's a problem. Yeah, I don't think we can actually effectively win here. Yeah, this is just a blowout. All right. Constellar. A lot of subs. Constellar, what's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? Puppy name, please. Thanks, Constellar. Appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Yes, we were all at Lodestone Games, Ryan Overturf's really, really awesome store last night, watching the Cavs game with Cedric and Patrick and everyone. Cedric is a really fun person to watch an important Cavs game with because I don't think I've ever seen anybody more emotionally invested in a team. It's awesome. So it's pretty fun that the Cavs won. Humble brag, Zarn. Humble brag. I had a great time. Puppy count is at 348. All right, so we're not boarding in lands, obviously. So we're just going to play another game and draw lands and hopefully win. So simple as that. I think if we draw lands, we'll be fine. There you go. That's pretty nice. I mean, Pat's great, but Cedric is the animated one when it comes to the game, obviously. I'm sure Pat's animated when he actually cares about the game, too, but... Alright, I mean... Now, I want spells, but that's Magic, you know? How do you handle tilt? I've been getting tilted a lot lately. Don't focus on the things you can control, and understand that... God, man, I'm just not doing anything. Understand that as long as you're playing well, the results of the games don't actually matter. Austin, favorite card, doubling season. Favorite deck, Atraxa Super Friends. Playing Magic since Theros. Awesome, Austin. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Mortipod. That's tilt. Horse. Resub. 2 months in a row. That's an important month. A lot of people sub for 1 month and go away, which is totally fine. Live your life. But that second month is really, really important. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it very much. Our Pawn's deck seems good. Jeff Walker. Jeff Walker, what's your name? Where are you from? How long you can play Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? And puppy name, please. You guys are awesome. So I dink off the experiment one here. Yeah, there's really no reason to be upset. Like, I mean, we discussed this earlier. Like, Rossum looked really upset at the end when he lost the finals, and I would have been too. I mean, I was upset when I lost my match. You know, it doesn't feel good to get browned on camera in an important match. God, Blood Bird so good, but that's because you're competitive. As long as that subsides within like a half, like you're not angry. You're just that was insane. Bloodbraid into the Guild Mage. God damn. It's okay to be upset and want to still be in the event. It's not okay to rage. If your frustration is like a kind of cold, calculated, like I still want to win, that's great. If it's well, you drew so many cards and well, I can't believe you did that. I drew all the 5. This is so stupid. That's bad. Like my opponent obviously had unbelievably insane hands against me. I complained a little bit. I joke around a little bit about it. It is what it is. It's magic. It happens. You know. If you can't handle that, go play a different game. All right. So yeah, our opponent's deck's pretty good against us, unfortunately. Modern's usually a pretty wild place. We're in trouble. Yeah, focus on the things that you can control. You can't control your opponent drawing natural Tron 2 games in a row. So don't even bother. Yeah. Guild Mage makes all of our Executioner style cards really bad, unfortunately. But them's the breaks. Abundant Maw. That's kind of cool. We get to cast this for 7 for 3. That's kind of sweet. I like it. Oh yeah, obviously you should never ever take it out on your opponent. Obviously, like I look mad when I lose. Sometimes it's always pointed right here. It's the only person I'm ever mad at. You know. Right. It's very easy. Like I play poker, and I use poker analogies a lot when I coach. It's very easy to think about it in poker terms, right? So you're playing poker. There's some drunk guy at the table. You look at your hand. You have aces, and they go all in. And you call them with aces, and they have 6-4 of hearts, and they hit a straight and beat you. You should be happy because you got your money in good. You made the right play, and most of the time it's going to work out for you. This time it didn't, and that's fine. You want that to happen every time. So simple as that. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do this and see if it turns up something good. Big money. Oh, that's I stacked those triggers wrong. Crap. I did not consider that coming off the top and us wanting our token first. That was actually a pretty big mistake. Okay. I guess we're going to sacrifice the pawn, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I guess that we're doing. That really sucks. Alright, so I obviously did not consider all the ramifications of all the cards in my deck and think that I should want the token first. That was a mistake. Zeppelin. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have 2 2/2s and a Scion than not have anything, so. God, Boros Signet, Selesnya Guild Mage just busted. Constellar, just make sure you have an answer to Lyra out of your Wizards deck. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably just better to have the token in play always. I just didn't really consider the ramifications of it, so. Like, you just beating Guild Mage plus mana is really, really hard. And unfortunately, none of our removal is targeted. It's all, like, sacrificey stuff. And they just have stuff like Saprolings and Wall of Blossoms, so it's not really going to work. Fight with Fireworks, yeah. Like, I just don't think we have a realistic way to beat Guild Mage making a token or two every turn. Okay. We're doing something here that's not make a token. Never mind. Oh, they're pumping. Oh, God. It's over. That's disgusting. Alright. I guess that wasn't the end of the world. We are drawing 1,000,000 lands now. If we're not drawing lands last game. Blah, 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 blah. We get to kill their wall and crash for 9 here. It's like Bloodbraid Elf. Okay. This makes more sense. It's the saltiest player's reaction ever played against. I don't know. I don't really care about stuff like that. I just let it just goes in and out. My ears really, really fast. I don't pay attention to it. Whenever someone's like, man, if I drew that one land or whatever, like they obviously just misplayed the game at some point and could have just fixed it. And if they would spend 10 seconds of thinking about how the match played out instead of just complaining, they would have figured it out and gotten better at Magic. But they're just like, I can't believe you drew all this stuff, and like usually just like, yeah, man, sorry, whatever. What are you gonna do? Should have attacked first there. Well, they block with the Wall Blossoms, right? I was trying to avoid the block. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. And Nantuko Elder. Oh yeah, we actually just can't beat mana plus Guild Mage. Yeah, it's very, very common among Magic players to waste all of our energy complaining and not actually get better at Magic. Most Magic players are like that. Don't be like that. As I said, your goal should be to focus on the things you can control. If they didn't have this card, we'd be so far ahead. Damn. They were never going to chump with the wall. That's crazy. Yeah. Nice Barter in Blood against Selesnya Guild Mage. How can you beat Eldrazi with Jeskai? Just have them not draw awesome. I beat him in the Swiss 2-0. So. Reach of Branches? Our opponent's deck's pretty sweet. Dimples, I like that. Dimple says, most Magic players, quote, "Oh man, I hate this game, it's so random. And the randomness killed me. Not my decisions with the resources that I had." Yeah, that's literally what the game is. You have a undefined amount of resources. How are you going to manage them? That's the definition of the game Magic. And most people mismanage them. I think we're going to go to the next game here, folks. The 3-0 Exo Dream is dead. We are going to lose our first match in Uncommon Cube. Opponent's deck's real good. This card's real good. I think without the Guild Mage, we'd be in reasonable shape, but Barter and Buzz looking pretty bad. Oh my god, it's Forest too? We're done. Alright. Next match. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. We're fine. That's okay. We're fine. So, like, in that match, it would have been really, really easy to be like, we got Mana Screw Game 1 and Mana Flooded Game 2, Magic's so stupid. Bleh. And, like, that doesn't do anything. That's just, like, totally non-productive and worthless. So, I'm like, it counts. Everything counts. Hey, Sammy. We got Sammy hanging out, too. Sammy is John's gerbil. So, we got Sammy hanging out for the John draft. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Burnsy. John and Nicole sent me a little video before top 8 of Sammy and Burnsy. Excuse me. Getting wishing me good luck. And Sammy snuck a little butt sniff in. He couldn't help himself. Sammy loves sniffing butts. No volume. You can watch the video. So I'm waiting for top 8, and Nicole and John send me this video. There's a voiceover from John. You're not getting that. And a little butt sniff. Just a tiny little butt sniff. He just can't help himself. He knows what he did. I'll see it again, slow motion. Just hanging out. Oh, there's Burnty. Good luck, Jim. Good luck, Jim. And Sammy's like, hey, Burnty, what's up? And then, little butt sniff. Just a little one. And a reflection on what he's done. Sammy just loves sniffing butts. He can't help himself. He's just a butt sniffer. Alright, this hand is great. Keep. We got Geist. It's Ben Weinberg. Sweet. Alright. Let's go. Who doesn't like sniffing butts, Favorite? What's my take on lands as a resource in Magic? It's the part of the game. I don't know.
Welcome aboard.
All right, we got Signet. We have a pretty sweet draw of Gamekeeper into Gravecrawler on turn 3 and 4 if we draw a land. Let's do that. Court Hussar. Okay. Good card. Good card. Good card. Are SG opens anything like GPs, or would you consider them less competitive? I think that they're fairly similar. I think GPs have a slightly lower floor, and they obviously have a higher ceiling at the top, like 1% of the tournament. Like obviously if like Owen and Huey and Reed are playing in the tournament, like that's a pretty insane top that's not at SCG events. Although, funny enough, Reed, Huey, and Owen have played like 3 team opens together as Peach Garden Oath and not made day 2 once. So, who knows? But
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
oh, that's the least fun thing that's ever happened. Our Gamekeeper is being exiled. That's lame. Boo. Oh yeah, this is. We did our first draft, ended up being a video on YouTube, and where I just drafted a 5-color nonsense deck like this. This is best deck in the cube by a mile. Just take every Signet, every Mana Fixer, and take all the good value cards, because none of the aggro cards can compete with them at all. So, rude. Oh man, we're green short of having a Blossoming Defense up here. That sucks. All right. Yeah, pros obviously go more to GPs because, well, like pro tour players obviously go more to GPs because there's pro points there. It's the only reason to go to a GP. Thanks, P. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying like this kind of deck is like definitely the deck in the format. Pretty sure. So we can guess Grunn the Lonely King. Or we could just Gravecrawler with this Geist and attack. That seems great. With Blossoming Defense up, too. Like, defense should be really good against our opponent's deck. It's a pretty good turn. In Standard? I'm not sure. I haven't played Standard in a while. This card's good. The Hoop. Alright, we got here. Terminate. Colgan's command. Signets and Drylands is all you want. Bituminous Blast. Cloud Blazer. That's a card you want too. That was my first pick in the first draft I did. I mean, whatever. K command, just whatever. Some removal spells what I want. Storm is not great because it can't really beat humans. If you're a Storm weirdo like Caleb and Paul are, you just play Storm, but I don't think it's great. Alright, we're just slamming here. Oh, we had Grunn first. Wizards won the online PTQ? Really? That's pretty surprising. That's cool. Cloud Blizzard there. Double block over here. We're going to Blossoming Defense and kill the Hoopy. Alright, there it all is. We're all in. They have 4 cards. We have none. We have the board. Can we do it? Couple Hazards. It's cool. This thing has to attack alone to be a 10-10. Eh. 6 mana 5/5, whatever, you know. It's a good card. Blizzard Spectre. Every deals damage to a player, you bounce something or they discard a card. It's also just a 2/3, which is kind of annoying. Good card. Rex Sage. Take him off. Double black and double red. I guess we're casting it. Alright. Attack with... Oh, I don't actually hate everything. Nope. What do they got here? Putrefy? What do you want?
You rang?
What do you want? Putrefy. All right.
Big game.
We're in trouble.
Goodbye.
Bye.
You can do it. I know you can do it.
I'm trying. I got you 2 extra lives from Todd Stevens and Candy.
I saw. I was
welcome.
like, oh, Jim must have told them that I have no life.
Yes.
Figuratively and
Yeah.
literally.
Cole's playing HQ. Me, Todd, and Brandon played last night. And when you sign up,
Yes.
if you put in someone's referral code, you get an extra life and they get an extra life. So I gave him Nicole's because Nicole's
Jim
got no
had,
life.
Like 200.
Yeah, I have a lot.
So tell them I said thank you.
Alright, so I think we're in trouble here. They have 2 3s and 1 3s, and we have 2 2s and 2 1s. Squid Squad, the 20th sub of the stream. That's a lethal grape shot. Squid Squad, what's your name? Where are you from? How long you play Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? And puppy name, please. Dampening Sphere is actually pretty bad. Oh, I choose? Ah, that's fine. Dampening Sphere plays really bad with Snapcaster Mage, and your goal against Tron is to like snap bolt them. And it just plays really badly. I tried one, it was just really bad, I just didn't like it at all. I really hate what's going to happen this turn, because there's no way this is going to turn out well for us. They just attacked for 2, and then just left us to attack. Not bouncing the Rex Sage? That would have been better, yeah, probably. Honestly, probably not. We just want to attack. Like... I don't think killing a Signet is going to change the game very much. Don't have Lightning Helix, please. That would suck. Yeah. It's the old... This is the best way to draft this cube if you want to win. Just play Cloud Blazer, and River Hoopy, and Putrefy, and Lightning Helix all in the same deck. No problems. No problem at all. Your card power level is so far above everybody else's. It's just a joke. Alright, Squid Squad is James from Florida. Favorite card is Thraxamundar. Favorite deck is AK-47. I don't know what deck that is. Name a dog, Squee. Squee's probably like the number 2 choice. A distant second from Karn. Everyone loves Karn. So, what's up, Diablo? That's not bad. That's definitely a good way to win the game. We attack here with everything, and they might just die. If they kill our Gravecrawler, their blocks are really good. They still have to kill 2 things, though. Don't have Snapcaster Mage, so... We can exploit Serfs. I don't think we have any other exploit cards, so... We won! We did it! Take that, all those good cards. Okay, so... We're going to want some... value cards. I don't think I want Doomfall, despite it being, like, kind of what we want. I don't really have many value cards. I would say Breeding Pit is off the menu. I'd like an individual threat. The Sailback's pretty cool. Doomfall's like okay. I wouldn't mind cutting a land here on the draw. The Comments is not really what I want to be at. They have always removal spells and stuff. Might not want Barter and Blood. It's pretty good in our deck, though. Yeah, I think I want to cut a land on the draw. 16 lands and a Signet. And play, like... maybe Doomfall. I guess Gnarled Scarhide isn't, like, terrible. So we're definitely the beatdown. I don't hate that. Thrall Parasite removes counters from permanents and extorts. Extorting is not awful to give us reach, but what is a Surf? It's a Surf token. It's an 0-1. Like, the Extort guy is just like, eh. Curse would be great if we drew it. Yeah, I think I like this. Might be an argument for just playing 17 lands and no Signet, but I think this is fine. On the draw, I'm happy here. We're gonna do it. And, God damn it. I was bored out of land. This hand is dope. Yeah, I'm buying that. Grasslands. First, let's say Strangleroot Geist into Wolfir Avenger into Squirrel Nest. It's a pretty good curve against this deck. Strangleroot Geist should be quite good. Thanks, Solar Flare. Yeah, I mean, they were good hands. What are you going to do? Probably just lose to them like I did. Okay. It's actually... that is a black card for Amalek, but it's a pretty good black card as far as finishers go. So I don't mind having that in my hand. We'll draw Swamp eventually. Cortisar? That'd be annoying. Oh, this Doomfall is just wrecking us. Just the rudest Doomfalls. Yeah, we're not gonna main phase it. Any advice to someone who wants to start streaming? Do something interesting. And be positive. That's really all I got. It's pretty hard to start out, I'm not gonna lie. Lost HQ on question 5. Hopefully Nicole was doing better than that. Reclamation Sage. Alright. Coming in. And we're ripping off here. It's not ideal, but... opponent very possibly mana screwed. No red. That card's good. That's a good Magic card. Looking for a card to stop the beats. That's one of them. Rock Swarmonk would have also been good, yes. This card's kind of great. Huh. Alright, I mean, we are going to need to draw a black source eventually. Once we do draw the black source, it's going to be pretty sweet. We have like Weaponcraft into Abundant Maw, Executioner. Oh god, what is this? Oh, it's like Palaka Worm or something. Bane of Balaged. That's atrocious for us. Still no black. This card's sweet.
Hey, James.
What's up, man?
I kicked Mommy's butt.
In what?
HQ. She got one wrong and I got one right.
Oh yeah? Did you guys win money?
We got to no,
Okay.
but we got to like I got to like question A.
Sweet, good job, bud. Doesn't ask how his deck's doing. Just, you know, but it's fun. Alright, I gotta exile these two. This is brutal. What's up, some good? Sweet, awesome. Who's your buddy? Yeah, maybe we could try to block there. I don't know. They have so much mana and stuff. Draw cards. Like, we could still steal this game. I was just gonna flip now, actually. Oh, upkeep flips. All right. Well, there's your 4 black cards, Amalek. I hope you're happy. Don't block. Oh, they have removal too. Ugh. Alright. We blast in defense, they just chump block, we lose anyway, so. If they didn't block and we stuck the damage in, we could have been drawing to a swamp to kill him out with the guy, but alright. Maybe we'll bring in Doomfall. I guess I want that land back in now that we're on the play. Maybe the Autocrat isn't really that good. It's only really good with Nantuko Husk. Yeah, got that. I mean, if we regen, we just lose. It doesn't matter. The game's just over. Alright. This hand is great. We have our nut draw of turn 3 Gamekeeper, turn 4 Gravecaller. However, we've gotten Doomfall all 3 games, so maybe we play Heir first, but we'll see. Crumbling Necropolis. Experiment 1. So we could go Experiment 1, Heir of the Wilds instead of Gatekeeper. If we're scared of Doomfall. Executioner. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I also don't have a land either, so this is fine. They play a creature, we can just like edict it, attack for 5. Or cast Gamekeeper. It's fun. Oh, sweet. So I'm good. I also played against your friend. I mean, it's a good card, but not yet. That'll ideally go on Experiment 1 when once it has 2 counters on it. Nope, my deck was great. Unlicensed Disintegration. Do I ever attend GPs in Europe? No. Alright, so at least Gamekeeper is safe from Doomfall. Let's draw a land here, and then no more lands ever. XXX Death. Thanks to the base, appreciate that. That's cheer. John Draft cheer. Dampening Sphere is just not good. It's way too awkward. You cast way too many spells in a turn. It just slows you down too much. DJ, 8-month resub. Everyone shows some love in chat for DJ. That's a nice amount of months. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for your support. You make what I do possible. Thanks. Like Libic. Alright. Land. There we go. This is 4 more, right? Alright, so we can stack first. Yeah. What are we trying to Gamekeeper into? I don't know, whatever we hit. What do you mean? It's just, there's no like grand plan here. We're not playing Sneak and Show. We're just trying to get some value, you know? So happy John picked this card. Probably like the best card in our deck. I guess I want the tokens first, so I'll screw this one up again. It's Okins, Gamekeeper hits. The biggest creature in our deck. Do I accept bits as an alternative to donations for deck techs and leagues? Yes. Wino settles, and for what? Oh, that card's so good. That card is not remotely fair. Do we have a way to give Grunn evasion? No. What do you think this is? Okay. So I don't really want to trade Grunn for a Baleful Strix, but I also don't want to cast this Elephant Guide into a into open mana. Yes, a bid is 1 penny. I'm like, yeah, sure. It's all the same to me, so. Nero, I may or may not play it on stream. Check my YouTube. If you're all watching right now, I'm taking a short break here. You got to do a little promotion, right? Hop on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, and then everyone's asking about Jeskai because I just happened to the open with it. Follow me on Twitter and go to my YouTube. I did a gameplay stream of Jeskai. There it is. 2 weeks ago. This is extremely similar to the list that I played in the open. It's like 2 cards different. There's an entire gameplay stream on my YouTube. Check it out. Links in chat. Guide double up on Grunn. What does that do? It would just be a 16/16 that dies the Baleful Strix. It's not good, right? Alright, so we're gonna I think I like playing Executioner first. To get one of the blockers out of the way. Then I'll probably just attack with everything but Grunn. Uncommon Grave Titan, pretty good here. It's nice to have a little reach with the Maw, and then we also have Elephant Guide if they ever tap out, which is great too. So, what do they got here? It's the Helix probably. Yeah, Helix is really good. No blocks. Okay. Looking for a tap out here, like a Cloud Blazer or something, so we can get this Elephant Guide down. The Hoop? The Hoop? 4 cards left, 3 cards left. Really don't want to cast this Elephant Guide into open mana, but opponent's making it exceedingly difficult. Here's something. We do have Blossoming Defense, so it might make them want to do stuff on their turn, which is very good for us. Oh, maybe not. Oh boy. I think it's just same attack as last turn. Just not comfortable casting Elephant Guide into open mana. Sure. Last Breath. Exile creature, gain 4 life. Okay. So we could cast the Elephant Guide now. Feel pretty safe now as far as casting Guide on this zombie. Should give us 3 good attackers next turn, or we can cast Abundant Maw and extort this or whatever. Then you go to 6, then we cast Elephant Guide on the 3/6 next turn, and just go to town with 3 huge attackers. But I think we can wait and just save this as a Lightning Helix for later. I think we're gonna pants up here. Don't have a shock or something, alright. We got a pretty nice attacking force here. And 3 hidden damage, which is nice too. So and we need to keep applying pressure because the Hoopy will eventually just take over the game by itself. Probably have some good draws in our deck, right? We haven't drawn Nantuko Husk yet. Probably the best card in our deck. Wow, 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 wow. In the tank. In the tank. My favorite card. People ask this question a lot. I've written an article on my favorite card and my favorite decks. Let's Google it. There it is. My top 8 cards. StarCityGames.com. Check out my articles on StarCityGames.com. My opponents have a tank here. Never mind, they're back. Check it out. Links in chat. We draw a card? We draw a card? If they draw a card here, I think we're in pretty good shape. Nope. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no. Alright, drawing a card. Heh! It's the card that we didn't play. Alright, so drawing lands, obviously. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I mean, we're slamming. At this point, they can have my lonely troll. That is a pretty peculiar block. I don't see how Hoopy has more... is worth more than the... I don't understand. Why would Thrall Parasite more valuable than Baleful Strix? Unless they have like a reanimation spell of some kind, which would be a total disaster. Oh my god. That is just the rudest thing that's ever happened. Reflector maging my elephant guided token. God, that feels bad. Please draw a spell. Oh my god, they just have everything. Oh, this 5-color deck is too good. It's unfair. Shouldn't be allowed to play 5 colors in your deck. It's not fair. Yeah, if you want to draft this cube, this is the way to do it. Look at my opponent's deck as a how-to guide. Like I said, I did a YouTube video on this. Same exact deck. Just 5 colors, all the signets, all the lands, all the good cards. You'll win every draft. Dreamstone Hedron. Alright. Cryptolith Fragment. Alright. Yeah, it's just a Durley cube. Oh, we got him. We got him. Check that block. It's a real Dirtle cube. This is fun. Actually, I think we might Abundant Maw here and unearth immediately and then attack. Oh, we're just gonna block and trade. It's also fine, I guess. We're also 1 mana off just casting. Yeah, let's use the value. Going to 5? Sweet. Oh, so you gotta flip, I guess. Oh, each player has 10 or left light. Okay, that's much harder. Thanks, Timon. Appreciate that. Tim on. Bustle in your hedgerow. New sub. What's up, my friend? Thanks for tuning in. If I missed your sub earlier, if you put your name and stuff in chat and I missed it, just repost it, please. I don't see everything, unfortunately. Hedgerow. What's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important. What's your name? Where you from? And your puppy name, please. Thank you for subbing. Stupid card again.
Fresh meat.
Alright. The Bront? The Brontodon? LeBrontodon? I guess we kill this thing, right? Like, this is all they have. We're kind of in good shape. Can't really attack, but they can't really attack either, I suppose. Is attacking crazy? If we attack, they can block both. And we either regenerate or lose or persist, and they lose their Thrall Parasite, which has been pretty annoying. So they take 2 damage possibly. We're trying to kind of punk them out with this anyway. Yeah, I kind of like an attack here. That was a very bad play. We should have not Brontodon first and then attacked. It obviously just totally changes their play. So, that was dumb. It's hard to swing on this board, honestly. They should have no cards in hand. Just playing off the top. So now we're 1 point short of killing them with our Abundant Maw. Alright, Hedgerow is Andrew from Minnesota. Favorite deck is Mardu Pyromancer. Favorite cards, Reanimate. Sweet, Andrew, thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. Alright, here it comes. Oh, they must draw a good card. Upkeep, this flips. Don't have a good card. Don't be good. Barter in blood? That's shitty. Alright. Makes the Abundant Maw worse, that's for sure. Pro Tours next week. Now this thing flips into a effectively 4/4 flyer, so we have 3 turns. Up 2 turns. I don't think we have any outs. Does that reduce the cost of my guy? No, right? Oh, it does. Nope, we're 1 short. Alright. Bad at math. Alright, that stinks. Opponent's actually really good. I mean, John Draft. If you're a student and welcome to the stream, my 7-year-old drafted this deck. Oh, we got a giveaway to do, actually. Before that happens, we got some stuff to give away. So I was at SCG Minneapolis this weekend. I came in 5th, hooray. Really cool booth there. Organization called Weird Cards, weirdcards.org. And they're a charitable organization. Then they give to a lot of local hospitals and Boys and Girls Club and stuff. You can donate money. You can donate cards to them. Really, really cool. They're doing some really cool stuff at their booth. And they gave me this cool playmat, and I'm going to give it away. So we're going to give this away, as well as this really awesome metal D20. Pretty sweet, right? So we're going to give these 2 things away. And we're going to do it at the end of the next match. You got to be here to win. I'll put the rules up on the screen. Drawing at end of match must be present to win. Alright. It's going to be... if you're outside of the US, you can win, but you got to help with shipping. Fair? Fair. Type weird cards in chat for your chance to win. We're trying to win a match here. I don't want to let John down, you know? John did a good job. His deck's actually pretty sweet. I think both of our opponents' decks have been pretty good. Type weird cards in chat for your chance to win. Some cool swag. Check them out. Cool charitable work. Let's go. Oh, cool. Little error there. Yeah, we lost. It was pretty close. Couldn't close it out. We were like 1 or 2 points short for a number of turns. We got bartered in blood pretty hard. That's tough. We haven't drawn this card yet. This card's really good. We haven't drawn Nantuko Husk yet. That card's really good. We haven't drawn Curse of Shallow Graves. Would have been insane in that match. We ever drew that one. That card would have been so good. So, you know, I was thinking the cards we haven't drawn yet, but...
Holy crap, dude.
There's in chat. There's your info. Yeah, we're going first.
I'm not back in 5 minutes.
Oh, there's our swamps. Nice curve. Okay. Executioner. On the play, I guess we want that. We draw land, we can go like Squirrel Nest into make token Executioner. No, you can't enter Toots. Merciless Executioner. Swamp. I mean, Squirrel, we draw land. Squirrel Nest should be pretty good here. Rigged. Okay. I guess we're just playing Experiment One. We're not gonna play. We could just like play the curse now. It's kind of. We want an Executioner next turn. I guess we should play the curse now. Whenever a player attacks enchanted player with so attack do them. Yeah, but that's more crap in my house if she wins. Alright, too much crap in my house. We're moving. What's up, Scarlet? Hockey's great. Cursed Witch. Spells that your opponent's cast target this costs 1 less to cast. When it dies, it comes back as a pretty annoying enchantment. Enchant player. That's pretty good. Yes, I love hockey. Wouldn't mind a land. Wouldn't have minded a land there. I guess we just kill this thing. Yeah. Squirrel. Like, I feel like we're firing on all cylinders this game. Like, we got everything we want going here. We've drawn the cards that I was saying that we didn't draw. Like Cursed Shallow Graves in particular. It just seems really, really good. Moving far. We're from Long Island, New York. We're moving to South Carolina. Bought a wonderful little house. We're very excited about it. Scarlet, you're from Canada, but you're a Devils fan? That's weird. Alright, we are Infectious Cursed. Ultimate price, my 3-1. Fantastic. Alright, so they are grasping our tokens that we are making every turn no matter what. So we are in really good shape this game. Blossoming Defense. Alright. It's cute. I didn't need to make that token main phase. I'm just kind of F6ing a little bit, but sure. Thanks, Demo. I'm from Eastern Long Island. Moving down to Okatee, South Carolina. It's near Bluffton. Stab wound on the experiment one. Defense. 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 Heir of the Wilds, eh? No, I've not heard of that place. Lindenhurst, sweet. Everyone I know is from Lindenhurst. Someone gets that reference. You're amazing. Alright. Alright. Experiment 1 is dead. Our deck seems really good against our opponent's mono removal deck. Stupor. Alright, that's pretty good. But we're obviously way ahead on the board, so it's fine. Our hand is very good. Or was very good. Wow, Poodle. Poodle. Are you from Lindenhurst? I don't know how else you know that. That's sweet. Edna's Goldfish was like a Long Island ska band way back in the day. Like a million years ago. And that is correct. They had a song called Everyone I Know is from Lindenhurst. Yeah, Masquerade would be pretty sweet, but I can't do that one. This card's great. This card's in my real cube. I haven't cast it a lot. Ambitions cost? Yeah, you got it. Oh, you Googled it? That's so lame. So lame. Boo. Cheater. Big time cheater. What do we want here? I'm gonna land him a draw. Let's get the Signet maybe. Yeah. I just think it's pretty good. Let's cut a land. What do I want actually? Barry. You guys are great today, you know that? Barry Tang, 22nd sub of the stream. That's all I gotta say. Barry, what's your name? Where are you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? And your puppy name, please. Don't forget all new subs. We got a lot of new subs today. Don't forget, we have a private Discord chat server for subs only. That's right, private Discord chat server. Everyone hangs out in there when the stream's off and makes fun of me for playing bad at events and asks me questions about Magic and so on and so forth. Check it out, private Discord chat server for subs only. All you have to do is link your Discord and your Twitch, and you're right in. It's pretty sweet.
Hi.
It's not a bad draw. Get him, Sammy. Kill him. Fight, 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 fight. Get him, Burnsy. Get him. Up, butt sniffing. Nope. Up, butt sniffing. Nope. Get him, Burnsy. You ain't sniffing my butt. Dat Bowler with a sub for the gerbil fight. Dat Bowler, same questions. What's your name? Where you from? How long you play Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? Puppy name, please. Fight's over. No, they're not actually fighting. They're just playing. Don't call PETA. Ridiculous people. That's a pretty good draw. Yeah, I like Geist here and then Signet Heir next turn. We can't do that play with Heir or whatever, so Crystal Ball. I wish it was like Gary Signet. That'd be a lot better. Had some mana issues. I'm not really drawing black very often. We are playing a lot of swamps, but like you draw a swamp here, we go Weaponcraft into Abundant Maw. That's pretty sweet. No upkeep, scry. Stab wound. Okay. The Bronts. The Brontodons. Thrashing Brontodon. Brontodon James. We're going to leave his Forest in our hand in case they have Stupor. No real need for the Forest. Want to draw a Swamp. Oh yeah, we're not killing the Crystal Ball. Scry bottom. Where's the John draft? We're doing it right now, Swazzy. This is round 3. We're 0-2. This thing's messed up. This thing's been screwed up for a long time. This thing. I don't know what's wrong with it. It just lags all the time and never shows the right record. We were 2-0 in our last draft. We're not 2-0 in the... Oh, thank God. We're 0-2 in the John draft. John actually did a really good job. I think our deck's actually like pretty fine. But our opponent's decks have been very, very good. The best part is, it's almost lasagna time. Nicole's making a nice lasagna dinner tonight. That's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that. Got to coach tomorrow. A lot of coaching this week. Holy crap. Oh, there's a showdown this week, too. Streamer Showdown on Thursday. Brawl. A Brawl Streamer Showdown. I am playing Adeliz the Cinderwind. So, check that out. I mean, yeah. Sure. Take that 2 for 1. Coaching tomorrow. Yes, ha ha ha, lasagna. Someone thought they were very, very funny at the open and came up to me and they're like, so, what's your least favorite day? And I went, yuck, 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 yuck. Ooh, no, wrong one. Very funny. Very funny. Alright. Alright, that bowler is David from Jacksonville, Florida. My buddy Matt used to live there. Buddy Matt was in the Navy in Jacksonville. Or no, I'm sorry, the Navy was after Jacksonville. You should just lived in Jacksonville. Started playing in Dominaria. Dog is named Yoda. Trying to get into Magic. Keep making counts on Magic Online to play the new player Swiss drafts for practice. My buddy has been playing for a few years. Had fun playing the pre-release for this set. Sweet. David, welcome to the game, my friend. And then, yeah, F6. Poodle says, do I have a stink boy name, which is the name you call yourself on days where you haven't showered? Like maybe yours would be Jimmy Pitts or something like that. I have never considered that in my entire life. So I guess I don't have a stink boy name. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Ugh. Stinky. Stinky. Alright, Barry is Drew from St. Paul, Minnesota. Sweet. Did I see you in the open? Started playing in like back in the day in the 90s. Came back in December with Unstable. Favorite deck is anything with lots of goblins in it. Puppy name is Bugle, like Bogle, but from the south. Nice. True. Thanks for subbing, my friend. Thoughts if Vegas wins the cup? It's one of the most impressive accomplishments in organized sports in the last 100 years. Those are my thoughts. Never scared to tell you how I really feel. Stink boy name? It's peculiar. Alright, Emerge. Weaponcraft, obviously not doing anything, so you can go away now. For Super Siege Rhino, Spread the Sickness. Alright. Bonus deck is actually just all removal spells.
I have a question for you pertaining to dinner.
Can I help you?
So I opened this, the cheese that I just bought at the store, and it was all like wet on top, and there was like on the rim. I think
Nicole's ruining dinner.
It might have sealed over like the cheese at some point or something. Because look at the.
That's kind of gross.
I think it's sealed though. Like, ooh.
Want to ask chat?
Yeah, I don't know.
Chat, we have a problem.
But it seems like it's actually sealed. Like
we have a cheese issue.
The seal looks okay.
Show the chat. It's the other side.
Alright, yeah, we're having a cheese issue.
Cheese issue. Nicole's making lasagna.
Cheese. I opened up the thing and it was all wet. And
dun, dun,
I was like, right? So ricotta cheese is supposed to have a little, it's supposed to be like some water, but not before you open up the seal. But it seems like the whole thing is sealed around, but it seemed like it's sealed like on the cheese, and there's just like dried cheese along the rim. And it's the only, I have to go back out to the store. Look, see, it's all like in the rim. I think it's the
Dinner's
plastic,
ruined.
honestly.
Dinner's ruined.
I don't know.
Dinner's ruined.
Ricotta cheese.
You ruined dinner.
I mean, it's not open yet. I think it's on the outside. It's open it and smell it. Yeah, it seems like it says it's like everybody's saying it's moisture from the cheese, and I get that, but it's sealed. Like, so there shouldn't be moisture from the cheese on the outside if it's sealed properly, correct?
Occasionally, I marvel at how ridiculous my life is. Right now, I'm on the internet playing a stupid game with gerbils sniffing their butts behind me, and now my fiance is here asking cheese questions to all the people in the world.
This is the closest I'll ever get to a Kibler Google. So, so I don't have enough followers on Twitter. So, don't you need like 5,000 to do that or something like that? So, the consensus is the cheese is okay, or are you all just trying to poison Jim? Because you got to remember, it's going to kill me too. It was not in the fridge. I literally just bought it from the store. Everybody's saying it's fine. Feed it to Jim. Jim, lick it and lick it and see if he's okay. Got it.
Yeah, why don't you just give
How
some...
long was in the car between grocery store? Like a minute and a half.
Just give some to John and see if he dies.
Yeah, alright, fine. I'm just using it. If we die, and I don't get to eat the Jell-O that's in the fridge, I will be very
You made Jell-O too? Man, Nicole's the best.
Well, I didn't make it for you.
What? What? Oh my god, what a sick draw. The ambitions cost to go to 1 and draw 3 cards and you're drowned in sorrow. Why didn't that... Oh, it's not. I'm thinking of the other one. And they stride to the top, obviously. Oh god, we're going to lose this game. Ah, use the dog test. That's a good idea. Man, Pawn is an Eldrazi Scion, not an Eldrazi Spawn. I'm going to attack and see if they concede. I would love to draw some non-lands here. Oh, boy. Come on. You know, we're doing a John draft here. We're trying to have a little fun. We're actually down a bit on the puppy. We lost a lot of subs over the weekend. We're now at 357 after a great day. Like 25 subs today. That's a good draw. That's what they call in the business a good draw. Karma is served. Lasagna is served. Dinner is served. Don't kill my Scion. It's not watermelon. There's also like a little bit of like cheese stuff like under the top part. And it's not opened yet. So I have a removal spell too. That's so sick. Alright. We have a 3/6. Still good. Or 2 2/2s? Nah. We are at 19 and they're at 1. So, now what? Enslave? That's not remotely fair. I guess we just play it because we... Wait. Whenever a player attacks, enchanted player, attacking player. Yeah, alright. I don't want to get stupid, I guess. Cursing myself won't do anything. They also come in tapped anyways. They can't even block. Good play, Jim. We're like pretty dead now. No, we lose the life. You would think that. You would think this card is like a control magic, but you lose 1 life every turn, like a Phyrexian Arena. You would think that would be how it would work, because that would make sense for a black card. But that's not how it works. So for some reason, I lose the life. Alright. On the play, I kind of board a land out. I board the Signet out. I don't think we're in that much of a rush. They just have so much removal in their deck. I want to bring in Snapping Sailback and this card's historic. We have no historic spells. I kind of like Scarhide too, actually. We're a little aggro here. Let's cut I guess Sengir Autocrat is once again not very good. We also just never draw Nantuko Husk, so maybe we don't want Barter and Blood either. I don't know. Like Doomfall might be better than Barter and Blood. Oh, Breeding Pit seems bad too. Never mind, we'll leave that. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, it was a brutal loss. Remember, don't forget, after this match, you want to win some sweet stuff. This is the last time I'm going to say it. No, that's not the one. That's not the one either. Oh, that's not it either. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. You want to win this sweet playmat. This is a pretty cool organization. They were at SEG Minneapolis. Check them out. They do charity work for local hospitals and Boys and Girls Club and stuff for Magic. It's really, really awesome. Check them out. They had a cool booth at the tournament. They're taking monetary donations as well as card donations. We're giving away this cool playmat and this pretty sweet metallic D20. Type weird cards in chat for your chance to win. Requirements are you must be watching, must follow the stream to win, must follow me on Twitter to win, and go check them out. Go to their website. Go see what they're about. It's pretty cool stuff. It's good seeing good positive things happening in the community. Let's go here. Let's win a game, please. Oh, Squirrel Nest is where it's at. That's the card we want. Yeah, and Eldrazi Tron. Pretty cool. Could be yours. End of the giveaway. Follow me on Twitter. Don't be embarrassed when you win the thing and then I find out you don't follow me on Twitter and you don't get your prize. Right, Sammy? Right, Bernsey? Alright. Just don't have Inquisition of Kozilek. You need a free win because you're Swazzy? Nope. No free wins here. Oh, thank God, no discard spell. Thank God, no discard spell. Yeah, Jessica's sweet. Alright, we're in great shape here now, I think. Squirrel Nest just seems really, really good against them. Does Weird Cards have a Twitter? Yes. Go to my Twitter. It's linked on my most recent tweet. I don't know if they can beat this card, honestly. I mean, that's a way to win, I guess. Just like race us in the air. We have this Barter in blood, though, which is going to be dope. So, pretty happy to suit up here. Get it rocking and rolling. Nice removal spells, opponent. We can Barter in blood in 2 turns for 2 squirrels. Kill their stuff. Stab wound on the squirrel. That's fine. This actually makes our Barter in blood good too, so. That's kind of creepy, Pool. Your turn. Stalking Vampire. Will they flip it? No.
How did you get here? We entered a contest. Yeah, we lost.
They have not shown us a non-black land or card this entire match. It's a little weird. Please play a creature. Thank God. Nope, that's not a creature. Okay, you might be in trouble here. Alright, cool. Let's just discard the land here. Wow, Photon, great. This really gets me excited about the prospect of having a dog. Okay, so, but obviously really like to Barter in blood 2 creatures, but I will cast it next turn if they are they flipping. All right, so this is fine. So we're gonna make a chump blocker and block. We could Abundant Maw. and set up, like, sack the squirrel, set up for next turn. I don't hate that, actually. Miss out on a token for a turn, but we get a Siege Rhino them, make an elephant, and now we have make a token, Barter and Blood next turn. Oh, you can change it back? That's pretty funny. I didn't know that card did that. I should have attacks. We're taking 5 here. Oh, they have a grasp? Okay. That sucks. Okay, that's actually insane for us. That's perfect. So we're taking 5 here. As long as I don't have Fatal Push, this is great for us. John's deck is sweet. Now let's draw some spells. Actually, just every kill spell in the entire cube. It's kind of wacky. Carrier Thrall? Yeah, it's fun. Alright, we really want to draw spells. Like, we just got to draw a spell or two, you know? Squirrel Nest is great, but we are at 8. It's pretty good. Alright. Alright. Opponent's got 2 cards left. Marsh Casualties? Man, they're just all the rudest cards. That's a spell. I mean, it matters if they have some good way to kill us, like a flyer or something, because we are at 8. So, the longer the game goes and like more lands we draw, like it's not great. Oh boy. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't even want to kick it. I'm just gonna make a token. Doesn't matter if it's 10-10. And it's always going to die anyway. If it doesn't die, we're going to win anyway, so. Sorry, Grunn. You're nothing more than a vanilla 5-5. Barter and Blood, sure. Unsurprisingly, not very good against our deck. So we're playing it in our deck. Gatekeeper of Malakir, sure. So I guess that Grunn will get to attack alone. And we finally draw an Nantuko Husk. Probably the best card in our entire deck. The card I was most proud of John taking. And now we're going to draw it when the game is already over in game 3 of our final match. We found it. Like, probably best card in the deck, not close. And now our opponent's super dead. Yeah. I wonder if we can kill our opponent here. No, 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 hold on. What's... No. This creature. Thank you. Creature. Take 6, 7. Yeah. You're dead. Alright, so all in all, I'd say the deck deserved better than a 1-2. Was it the best deck ever? No. But all things considered, a 7-year-old drafted this deck. Let's give John a round of hand. A round of a hand. A round of applause. A hand of applause. Pretty sweet deck, honestly. We never drew raised by... Like, we never drew, like, our 2 best cards. Our opponent's decks are pretty good. We had some weird draws. Like, some stuff happened, you know. This deck could have easily 2-1'd. Like, Husk and Raised by Wolves were our best 2 cards. And I guess Nest is pretty good, too. But what are you going to do? You know? Pretty fun overall. And the cube's interesting. It's interesting. I think it's way too easy to go 5-color good stuff. I think that Signets probably just shouldn't be in the cube at all. I think that Signets, especially in a cube like this, where there's so many insane 5 and 6 mana value cards like Cloud Blazer and Muldrifter, etc., etc. I think the Signets just promote gameplay that's just basically that. I think that it makes it so the aggro decks can't really compete. I think Signets are a very, very poor design choice in this cube. This cube has Signets and Diamonds. I think that's just bad design. I think that you might want some more common mana fixing in the lands. Like the Panoramas, maybe. Those are commons, never mind. I guess there aren't a lot of good options that are uncommon. But sure, I'm sure we can find stuff. And honestly, that's fine. There's a lot of mana fixing. Just play 2 colors. It's fine. Or play green, like the way Magic should be. You're either 2 colors or you're green. So yeah, I think that this is a pretty interesting cube. I think that it could be a lot better though. I still think Magic Online people have a long way to go in their cube design process, but pretty fun overall. I like the idea. Yeah, that's the John draft. So once again, my 7-year-old drafted his deck. You just sit right next to me picking cards and stuff. He plays Magic. He didn't read all the cards, obviously. You can't show him a pack of 15 cards he's never seen before. There were some cards he knew, though. I'm kind of sad we didn't go red-green, because he saw Bloodbraid Elf and Savage Twister, which are 2 of the best cards in his deck, and couldn't take them. So I think next time we do this, we might make him go red-green, so he can take the cards that he knows. But, yeah, it's pretty fun. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching the John draft. And if you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. The giveaway's coming up. But on YouTube, make sure you follow the channel. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.